Okay, so now we are live. Good evening, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. My name is Camila. I'm gonna be the host from this conversation. I am here with awesome people. I am here with Elton, Lucas Brizola, and Simone. So, just before we start, a short explanation about what is Talk and Talk and what we are doing here for those who don't know. TalkTalk, it's a language conversation platform. And here you can find conversations in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and now we have German. So if you want to practice all these languages, feel free to enjoy and to learn and to know more about the platform, okay? And here it's a safe place. No one will judge you, no one will correct you, and we respect each other. And don't feel afraid about your mistakes or don't feel afraid about share your opinion. We respect each other and we just can learn about having a great communication in English. Try to share your opinion in another language. So don't feel afraid about anything. And I think everyone here knows, but it's good to remind that I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you. And if I am here, it's because I want to improve my English too. So we are in the same path. Don't feel like you are in a different level. No, everyone here is learning. Okay, guys? So let's move on. We always start with our self-presentation. I guess it's important to try to do it, to change if you want something. So feel free to share how was your day, maybe if it was good. Just have a different way to introduce yourself. So let's start with Simone. Could you please?
Yes, of course. Good night, good evening, guys. My name is Simone. I am 52 years old. I am single. I don't have children. I live in São Paulo with my mother. I work in a real estate, but the moment I is the me desligando the my work. Yes, I happen. I necessary for me. The 30 the search the new job. Yes.
Oh,
In my free time, the moment I study very a lot the English and Spanish, and the moment is a little time the lazer, but training the vocabulary, enfim, the several situation, my moment study. I like dance. I like I don't have a cat and a doggy. Yes, but I like very a lot. Yes, that's it. Thank you.
nice. Thank you, Simone. Maybe we can in the future talking about topics from interview. I guess it's important, right? To try to answer some questions like where do you see in 5 years? This I don't know how to answer that question. So maybe we can try, Casey. I will try to bring these questions in the future. Thank you. And please, Brizola, introduce yourself.
Yeah, of course. Oh God. 1 second, please. Deu uma travada aqui. 1 moment, please. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, sorry. Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Lucas Brizola. I am 28 years old and I live in Sorocaba City, in the countryside of São Paulo. I am single. In my free time, I like to read, watch movies and series, enjoy nature, and travel whenever possible. I have a degree in logistics and administration and a postgraduate degree in finance and logistics. I have been working at the recruitment and selection area 14 years, 7 years focused in recruitment technology professional as a tech recruiter. I realized that my like of fluency, oh God, I realized that my like of fluency in English limited my opportunities in company with international operation. That's why I started studying how to talk and talk, even to go of speaking and study understanding English fluent in 8 months. Hashtag fluent in English. Agora eu falei.
Now,
This is Lucas.
nice. Thank you, Lucas. Please don't forget about the hashtag. It
Yeah,
became your,
never.
yes, yes, it's good, it's good, it's awesome. Thank you, Lucas, for coming. Do you want to share something? No? Oh, thank you. And how about you, Elton?
Yeah, sure. So, first of all, sorry guys, I'm not looking good to open my camera now.
Don't say that.
Um, and hello, my name is Elton. I'm a guy from São Paulo. I am 32 years old. I'm a host here as well. You know, I'm here to improve my English, to improve my confidence while I'm talking in English, like you guys. What else? Currently, I've been working as a software developer, more specifically a Python developer. Um, I am in a new company as well, so I nowadays I'm not spend a lot of time here on the platform, but it is for a good purpose. I need to. I'm in a kind of onboard moment, you know. Um, yeah, outside of work, I'm a guy that I love outdoor activities. Um, I love motorcycle. It is one of my hobbies, you know. And I like to get my motorcycle and go to a countryside on weekends just to have a breakfast, you know. Yeah, that's me, guys. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Elton. So, guys, about me, my name is Camila. I am 40. I live in São Paulo, in the capital, and I've been here in Talk and Talk since April or March 24. I'm not sure. And I work as an accountant in an energy company. And as I said before, I am here to improve my English, to be in touch with the language, to get new vocabulary, to, I don't know, have fun, to try to communicate myself in another language. So for me, it's a big challenge. And that's it. Let's start our conversation talking about the grass isn't greener on the other side. This is in this quote, we can see a lot of vocabulary to learn, right? So let's move on. Number two, Elto, do you want to start? Please read and answer.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I don't have the questions. Could you share,
Oh
please?
my gosh, sorry. Let me put again for you.
Don't worry.
Now you
Oh,
can.
now yes, thank
Thank you.
you. What does the phrase "the grass isn't greener on the other side" mean to your personally? Personally, have you experienced situations where this has proven true or false? Um, Yeah, I believe that we used to use this phrase, you know, because nowadays we live a lot on the social medias, and I believe that using a lot social medias, we sometimes we have this feeling, you know, because there everyone just post the best moments, and sometimes those moments they are not true, you know, and they maybe build moments just to create a post to public something, you know, and yeah, sometimes we have that feeling that we are comparing ourselves with others, and it can be a bad situations, you know, for us, for our mental health. And yeah, I like these kinds of topic, you know, because nowadays we need to compare ourself, our current self, with our old versions, you know. I-
Mm,
So you need to make sure if you are getting better, you know. I'm happy if I'm better than yesterday, and I'd like to be better tomorrow, you know. I'm working on that nowadays. So yeah, we don't need to compare ourselves, our grass, you know, with the the grass of our neighborhood, you know. And yeah, I believe that comparison is not good, and yeah, I believe that is not that it's enough.
Good point. I forgot to ask you guys if you liked the video. Was good? Did you understand the video? Was a great message. For me, was really touchful. I feel so emotional the first time that I watched it. Before, when the guy was in the other side, he realized that his green his grass was greener. So can you imagine how crazy it is? We are always trying to look from the other's life, the others is always better, my life is terrible, and then when you're in the opposite you can see the value of your life. So I guess it's really good to have this kind of knowledge, like this time to see how good maybe your life it is and you cannot see, right? So I
Yeah,
just go ahead, Elton, please.
I love it, the video. It's totally true, you know, and sometimes we need to know that everyone has problems,
Yeah.
has face problems, you know, like us, and yeah, we need to be aware about that, about if you cross the street, you will see a lot of problems like you know, and you will see that sometimes uh, just the appearance is good, but the thing is not good, you know, and
Yeah.
sometimes we have a great life. I like nowadays, I mean, nowadays I like to pay attention in the small things, you know, that happens in my life. Like, oh, I wake up, uh, I like to be grateful about it, you know, and uh, sometimes we can, not sometimes, but we can hear, we can look, we can see, you know, and these small things for some guys maybe not maybe, but they wish these small things,
Mhm.
you know, and you need to appreciate more these things.
I totally agree with you, Elton. I remember, guys, just a short story here that I was in before the COVID pandemic. I was passing with a psychologist, and I was in a bad moment in my life, passing through a bad moment. And she asked me, "Tell me something that you are grateful." And I said, I don't know what I am grateful." And she said to me, "But you are here, you paid for this session, you can see the blue sky, you can walk from yourself, you don't need help from the others." And she became to say a lot of small things that Elton said. And I changed my mindset. We don't see how lucky we are, right? Every day we wake up and we are here studying. We have your computer, you have your connection. So I think it's really important to take a moment to see that, right? Guys, I gonna share the link if you want to watch again in the future, okay? I forgot to put. And let's continue. Thank you, Elton. I love it. And how about you, C? What do you think about this question?
For me, I don't know. I think that it depends a lot on the moment the person is living. They maybe stage in life.
Mhm.
But it's important, I think, is to look at your life and always try to improve something in it, especially in yourself as a person. I am constantly evolving, and is in order to grow. We need to evolve as people too. It's a part on the process. Yes.
Yes, totally. Part of the process. We are up and down all the time, right?
Yes, yes.
All the time. Maybe when you are good, you feel like, oh my gosh, something bad will happen because it's impossible to feel good all the time. And I feel, oh my gosh, maybe something will happen with me. But it's part of life, right? We are here to pass through this. So good point, see. Thank you. And how about you, Brizola?
And for me, this phrase is completely true for me. It means that things may seem better from a distance, but it in reality, every situation as see challenging. I have experienced this when I changed jobs, believing that a new environment would solve the difficulties, but I discovered that each place has its own complexities.
Yes. Yeah, I guess we are always, we think we are the worst all the time, right? Oh, someone is better than me. His English is better than mine. And we feel like, oh my gosh, we are not good. We are always the bad in all situations. And I guess it's so terrible because we need to be kind with ourselves sometimes, right? Only you can sometimes be kind with yourself. So you need to try to change our mindset sometimes and see ourselves in a good way. Remember, guys, only 5% of Brazilians speak in English. So only five. We are in this percent. Imagine this. How good is to know that, right? And we are improving. We are in the process, okay? So just to remind that we are inside of this 5%. Let's move on. See, do you want to read the next one and answer, please?
Three, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Question,
Oh,
please. Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
please.
why do people often believe that others' lives or circumstances are better than their own? What if physiological factors contribute to the perceptions? For me, perhaps because the other persons passage, passage maybe shorter than hers. We don't, I don't know, don't know. Some fight harder, others fight a little less, or we don't see the other person struggle.
Yes. It's
Yes.
yes, yes, I agree with you. We don't see the others fights, right? They are still fighting for something. Good point. See, I totally agree with you. Totally agree. And you, Brizola, what do you think about this question number 3?
And for me, this thinking stems from the woman tendency to compare yours ourselves to others to know as social comparison factors such as idealizing other people's reality and the selective exposure to a positive aspect of the other's people life reinforce these perceptions. Deu pra entender? Ficou confuso.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Não?
I understand. Yes, understand. Yes, totally. You are doing very well, Brizola. Don't feel afraid. Just go. Thank you. And how about you, Elton? What do you think about this question number 3?
Well, I agree with the guys. I really believe that nowadays we follow appearances, So sometimes we measure this situation with material things, like car, like clothes, and I believe that Brazilian guys use it to compare, based on material things. Uh, we can see that it's part of our culture, I think, because we can see in the United States, the guys, they are not worried about cars, about beautiful cars or expensive cars, you know. And here in Brazil, we have a different perspective about it. But, I believe that it cannot be a thing that we can measure because sometimes I know a lot of guys that they have no peace, the most important thing. And sometimes, like Simone said before, they have a lot of fights or even much more fights than you because they are exposing more their self, to just to show that, oh man, look, I have a beautiful car, expensive car, uh, behind that there are a lot of problems, there are uh, bills, and I really prefer my peace, and nowadays I think a lot about it. I try to avoid this kind of feeling of thought. It's hard, because I'm young, and I really believe that we need to enjoy the process. We need to enjoy our moment, our current moment, and we need to keep going on. One day we will achieve this kind of thing, but in the right moment, without a lot of problems, a lot of headaches to carry, you know.
Yes. Maybe respect your time, right?
Yeah,
We have a
that's the
time
point.
for, yes, we have a time for everything, right? Uh, and I know that here people sometimes get money from the bank just to keep buying things that they don't
Yeah,
need.
or even if we call agiota.
Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. And it's hard to, I guess I understand because we want to be accepted from the others. We want to do that.
Yeah,
But sometimes we put ourselves in a difficult situation, and just to be honest, guys, no one cares about your life, about your car. Maybe you try to be in a group, but maybe they don't care too much. They don't remember you in a bad moment in your life. They are not friends. They are just colleagues. Or maybe you are fighting against them without realize. You became like an enemy, but it's like a frenemy, a friend and an enemy together. So I don't think we take up time to realize that, like life, I guess, maturity can show is it to us, I guess. But maybe you are, I don't know, in a group that drink a lot of alcohol, for example, and you try to do it, you spend a lot of money, but in fact, they are really your friends. If you need money, they will help you or not. So imagine how difficult it is, right? If you stop to drinking, they will say, "Oh my gosh, you are so boring right now." Imagine how difficult.
yeah, we like to say that we have a lot of glass friends, you know,
Yes, I
or drink
agree.
friends. I don't know how can
Yeah,
I don't know how can I say that in English exactly, but
yeah,
it's
amigo de copo.
yeah, totally.
Yes, yes. And imagine if you decide suddenly, I don't drink anymore, and the others will respect or say to you, like, oh, you need to drink more. Let's have fun. Let's spend our money. I don't think it's hard to be ourselves, guys. I guess it's hard to keep it. Like I am like this. I decide to be different. It's really hard. We
Yeah,
want, go ahead, Elton, please.
just a mention,
No, no.
some guys they don't like to see you getting better, because
Yes.
they can't do it, you know.
Yes, I totally. I don't know how to say that in English, but I will share with you in Português, guys. Ninguém quer ver, né? Assim, ninguém quer ver você melhor que eles, né? Então, tá todo mundo na merda, tá todo mundo feliz. Se você der um passinho para trás e melhorar, o pessoal fala, fulano tá melhor. So I guess this is a good thing to think, right? Maybe I need this. I need to drink every day. I need to go to the bar. Maybe not. Maybe you are spending time and spending money, and you could do something better, right? I love these topics, guys. We
Yeah,
can
me too.
think and we can, yeah, I love it.
Maybe I feel that I can be an example, about this topic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I
Please share.
no, woke up, to the life. One
Okay.
day, once I was like that,
Mm,
I was a young guy that I loved to go out every weekend, but I changed a lot my mind, my behaviors, and yeah, now I'm realizing that I'm getting better, my life is better than before, and
yes.
yeah, it's part of the process, Sometimes
I,
you need to make some mistakes to get better.
yes. It's part of the up and down that I said, right?
Yeah.
It's common, I guess. Only can learn. I guess we only can find happiness in the bad moments in life, right?
Yeah, and one more thing, I believe that us that live here in São Paulo, we have more this kind of problem,
Yes. Yes.
because I don't know you, but I live in a poor part of the city, and the young guys here, we have this kind of behavior, it's like something cultural.
Yes, we need to be in the average, right? You cannot go better, or I guess I
Yeah.
agree with you, Elt. I totally agree. Guys, let's move on, talk about social media. Brizola, do you want to read the question number 4? I cannot hear you, Brizola.
Question number 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Tá. In what ways to social network increase the perception that others have better
Better, better
better
lives.
better lives. We use the social networks is a healthier, right? Healthier
Yes.
a healthier way. Oh, social network for me. Social network is show edited and idealized version of people lives. High high limiting achievements in the happy moments for healthier rules. It is important to follow profiles that promote authenticity, limited the time spent on use, and remember that what we see online does not represent the complete reality. Dá pra
Good
entender?
point. Yes, yeah, totally. I guess we don't need to don't use social media, right? You just need to know who we follow in the social media, right? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
our enemy. We need just to know how to use. This this
exatamente,
this is the
exactly.
most difficult, right? Good point, Brizola. And you see,
Well, for me, social networking is a problem. Everything is perfect. Yes, not nobody has any problems. Then the other person's life will always the better. What really matters is that we look at your always lives. That is what's better. Yes?
yeah, totally agree. Totally understand your point. See, Maybe we are, I don't know, this is so crazy when I see someone doing these things like
Yes.
caring from the other's opinion. It's so difficult to live in this jail, right? You are inside
Mhm.
something, you are stuck in this. So it's pretty sad to see this. And thank you, see. Elton, I think you already answered that question, but if you want to answer the next one about how does comparing ourselves to others affect our happiness and self-esteem? Because you can answer a mix of both, okay?
Yeah, sure. Well, like you said, yeah, I told a little bit about it
Mhm.
during the beginning of the immersion. And yeah, for sure, using social medias, I believe that we have this kind of a way to compare ourselves with others, other one, you know. And yeah, sometimes people create situations just to create a post, you know. And I mean, I'm a guy that I don't like to post when I am with a headache, when I'm not good, you know, or this kind of thing, or even complain on social media, you know. I
Mhm.
know that there are a lot of guys that do it, mainly on Facebook, you know. That's the reason that I don't have Facebook anymore. And I use more Instagram, by the way. And yeah, for sure. When I'm traveling, I like to post some photos there because I'm creating memories. You know, I love it when the social media, when the Instagram recommends some old publication. You know, because
Oh, yeah.
I can remember some moments from the past. You know. And yeah, sometimes we need to be aware that that guy are traveling, but we need to be aware that uh, I don't know, but he knows that he saved money for some months. He avoids some expensive to travel. You know, sometimes we think that the other one has a beautiful life, you know, a perfect life, but it's not exactly that. And yeah, I believe that I'm talking about the question number five, yes, now about comparing ourselves. It affects us a lot because sometimes we feel like, oh man, I'm not able to do that. I'm not able to travel every year like my friends or my, uh, I don't know how can I say, yeah, my friends on social medias, you know.
Mhm.
And I believe that maybe it push us down, you know, much more down than common. And you need to care about it. You need to care about bad thoughts and about our self-esteem. You know, nowadays we have a lot of influences that mainly fitness influences. You know, that they just post a beautiful life, the beautiful parts of the body, you know. And honestly, I saw a post from some influences, real influences, you know, that they showed that to take a beautiful picture sometimes it's not about the real body, it's about the position of the camera, of the light, you know. And we
Yeah.
need to be aware about this kind of thing. The things on the internet is not real, you know. It's like a scenario, a theater, you know. And yeah, that's enough, guys.
Yes, I agree. You can be whatever you want on social media, right? You can be whatever who decides to be. I can be, uh, I don't know, some people who lives abroad. and I can try to talk with someone here, post some photos. I guess we are seeking different things on social media, and maybe you can find. Guys, I think you saw this information about the girl who was talking with Brad Pitt fake on WhatsApp. God, this is crazy. What is happening? And I guess this happen all the time, all the time. And thank you, Elton. And see, what do you think about this question about self-esteem and happiness on social media? Or comparing your life, because this happens all the time, right? We are always comparing our life. What do you feel? What do you think about that?
Is a question continue na question
Is
number four?
number six, number oh,
Yes,
sorry, five. So five.
five. Oh, all right. Well, for me, that's a danger. That's why you have to be careful
Mm-hmm.
living in your life and living inside, I don't know a pronunciation. What people are doing is their problem. Yes?
Oh, good
Understand?
point.
Yes?
Yes, good
Yes.
point. It's not
Mm.
my problem.
Yes.
Good point. Good point, see. Do you suffer with that, see? Do you compare yourself a lot or not?
Oh
No?
no,
Okay.
it's when more jovem. I don't know
Oh,
English.
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Today, no, no. I focus in my goals.
Hmm.
I go. That's
Yes.
it.
I think we change our
Uh,
mindsets, right?
I have one people admiração.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I live.
Yes.
I help my life in the para onde eu quero ir. Yes,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
more or
Good.
less.
Yes. I guess we when
But
we
comparison, no,
no, okay,
no, no.
better. Good, good. Because
Yes.
we are sometimes we spend so
Yes,
much time,
it's
right?
bad, isso é ruim, né? Não, I don't.
Yes.
Mm.
Maybe you don't learn nothing about this, right?
Yes, yes. Mhm.
And we don't know about the other's life, the
Mhm.
other's money and family, right? So
Mhm.
this is not good. I totally agree with you. Thank you. See. And you, Brizola, do you compare yourself a lot or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
All the
Uh,
time.
all the time. Mas a maioria das vezes não. Vamos lá. Constante comparison can ruin self-esteem generation dissatisfactions, dissatisfactions and decrease anxiety. Focus on achievements and the recognizing our progress help preserve the mental health and emotional well-being. Vou dar um exemplo agora, não sei se vai fazer sentido, tá?
Okay.
A current example of mine in the use of study English. I am an environment with people where you have a better knowledge of language than you do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if I compare myself, I would definitely get discouraged. I would get upset and I would ruin my thoughts and self-esteem. But I don't do that. I focus and use the knowledge of my colegas, não consigo falar essa palavra em inglês, colegas, and the hosts as boosts to acceleration and achieve my goal. Fez sentido esse,
Good.
esse exemplo ou não?
Yes, no, no, I totally understand. And guys, maybe here in the immersions, we can learn a lot about this, right? You can have this mindset or ideas about life Sometimes I finish an immersion here and I spend 2 days thinking about the topic, thinking about the ideas, and I feel like, oh my gosh, this was what I want to listen. I don't know if you have this in some immersion. Maybe I was here, I watching a video and then I feel like, oh my gosh, I need to be here. I need to listen that. So this happens to me all the time. Maybe you are not in a good day and you are just here watching something or talking about something and make this could make you feel better, right? So just because you are here practicing. So it's always I always say that it's a pleasure to have this opportunity to talk with you guys about this because we are here changing opinion and learning together. So for me it's always a pleasure, okay? And maybe someone needed to listen what we are speaking here, right? So or just remind that we don't need to put ourselves in the other shoes. This is a expression in English. So if you want to, I didn't bring extra vocabulary, so we can say that put yourselves in the other shoes is the same that we can say, okay? I don't think we have time. Maybe we have time. Let's see what we can do here. Uh, Let's talk about strategies. Number 7. Do you want to try to read, Brizola? What strategies can individuals use to cultivate contentment and gratitude?
Sorry, 7 questions,
7.
né?
Yes,
Tá.
7. Sorry.
Não sei porque eu confundo os números, tá? Por isso que eu confirmo.
No problem,
É...
no problem.
Repete a pergunta para ver se eu tô vendo a pergunta certa, por favor.
In English?
Isso,
Yes. Okay.
yes.
What strategies can individuals use to cultivate contentment and gratitude for their own lives and circumstances?
Yeah. Thanks. Oh God. Prac Practicing gra gratitude, não sei se é assim que se fala gratidão,
Excellent. Excellent.
daily, focusing on our personal achievements, reducing social comparison, and the celebration small victorious are our effective strategy, reflecting on what has already been achieved helps to stranger a sense of contentment.
Wow,
That's
great,
it.
great. Nice answer. Great answer. And how about you, Elton? What do you think about this question number 7?
Well, we need to maybe do a self-analysis,
Wow.
about our life, about our about around us, and we will realize that we have a beautiful life, We have a home, we have food, we have a good bed to sleep at night. And nowadays, mainly nowadays, we are seeing a lot of wars in the world, You can imagine yourself living in a place like that you can't have a good sleep night because you are worried about your life or who you love, who the persons who you loves.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have the privilege, living here in Brazil, or we are able to do whatever we want. We are fighting just to build our future, not just to survive one more day. And yeah, I don't know, but we have a beautiful life, Like I said before, I like to practice gratitude every day when I wake up. I I pleasure for everything. I have a rinite, And when I wake up good, I fake gods about, oh man, I can take a good breath. I'm not sick, This kind of thing, you need to practice more there. That. And I really believe that we live in some kind of attraction law, If you are vibrating good things, you will receive good things.
Oh, nice, nice. I totally believe in the law of attraction. I think we sometimes I remember, oh my gosh, I need to say good words from the
Yeah.
universe because I can get this to myself. Maybe we can have a immersion about these guys in the future about law of attraction.
Good one.
Yes, I always love to talk about it. Was a great answer, Elton. I guess sometimes we are always complain, right? Oh, always, I'm tired, I'm lazy, I don't want to go outside. It's really sunny outside. But
Yeah.
imagine we live in a beautiful country and we can see beautiful places here in Brazil. So we need to remember that, right? All the time. Thank you, Elton. And how about you, C? Do you believe in gratitude, the law of attraction, these things?
For me, it's about following your own achievements and everyone having their one life, their one way of living. Yes,
Yes. If someone pay attention in your own life, something it
yes,
would be really easy, right? To
yes.
great, great answer. See. Guys, I put the link from the survey. I think everyone here know how it's work. You can share your opinion. Don't feel afraid. It's totally anonymous. And maybe in the future, I will try to bring the law of attraction topic to discuss in the future. It's good to have this, right? To end our day in this mood, like, oh, just relax and calm down. I guess it's important because we spend our days in alert, all the time alert, checking notifications. So I will try to bring this last immersion a little light just to make us relax before go to the bed. Okay, guys, for me it was a big pleasure as always. I think this topic was so important because sometimes, as I said, we need to see or listen good message, right? Or remind that we need to be grateful. So for me, it was awesome. How was for you, C? I know that you are sometimes here. So how was good?
For me, it's incredible. I is a clean levy. Yes, your immersion is a I topic is difficult is pronunciation
Yeah.
the difficult in the sometimes vocabularies, but I incredible. You're I feel tranquila. Yes, your
Nice.
lesson is leve.
Oh my gosh. Thank you,
Yes.
C. And how was for you, Brizola? Because we are suffering in the other immersion, and that was totally different, Brizola. Can you see my voice is different? We are in another environment.
Exatamente. Vou até falar em português aqui.
Manda bala.
É, o tema da outra imersão era um tanto pesada no sentido de montar, falar, pensar, pesquisar, porque era, assim, era um tema muito específico na minha concepção. Como você disse no início, foi uma pancada forte ainda para mim. Mas agora realmente foi leve. Lá na outra imersão você estava um pouco mais séria, um pouco mais objetiva. Assim, mas agora sim percebi mesmo que realmente foi. Você mudou a questão do jeito de falar, a forma de agir, tá mais rindo, lá estava mais séria, mas realmente foi realmente uma depois de uma pedrada, foi um curativo, vamos dizer assim.
Foi
Foi
o
muito bom.
morde a sopra, né, Brizola?
Exatamente, mas foi muito bom, gostei demais. Tanto a outra, por ser pesada, mas me ajudou na questão do vocabulário, e essa também para descontrair, vamos dizer assim, né?
Sim, sim. Eu vou tentar trazer a das 10 mais leve, assim, porque a gente tá meio cansado. Eu vou tentar dar uma baixada na energia, porque a das 9 eu tô, às vezes, tá a milhão, assim. Aí eu vou tentar baixar, tá bom, na das 10. Thank you, Brizola. And how was for you, Elton? I know that you like to discuss about this kind of topic.
Yeah, I love it. This kind of topic or subject puts us to think, about the life, about the future, and we take some reflections. So it was amazing. Thank you.
Nice, nice. So, guys, thank you. Have a good night and see you soon in another time here in Talk and